Well, good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, November 3rd, I think. So I have 11 days before the next market. It's closing in on me really quick, and I need more cats. I've only got 2 black and white cats made. So that is on my agenda for today, is to make another black and white cat. I have to keep changing it up. Otherwise, the black will just drive me crazy. Not to mention, I don't want to get bored with that pattern. So, I showed you last time that I had started a puppy, and I finished it. And I can't help myself. I'm addicted to patterns. Chastity and Designs has a huge sale, like 70% off on her patterns. And I bought 3. I did. I bought 3 different patterns. I've done 2 out of the 3. The third one is a Christmas pattern, which I have nothing other than my Christmas pickles made for Christmas. Nothing. I need to get on that too. But it's like, what do I think I'm going to do better with? Those cats or Christmas? I think the cats. That needs to be my focus, because I got 2 markets back to back, one on Friday night, one on Saturday. So I won't have time if I sell what I have on Friday to make some for Saturday. That just won't happen. So I need to be ready. And then I bought another pattern pack. I can't help myself. My little car hangers, the birds on the swing, they do really well for me. Just like the little mini birds have always done well for me, my little mini turtles have always done well for me, these car hangers are doing really well for me. So All From Jade came out with a pattern pack. There's like 5 or 6, maybe 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 6. Anyways, 5, 6, or 7 different patterns in the package, and it's for water animals. Now, I did not make the mallard duck, and I did not make the penguin. The others I did make, though. 1 of each, just had to test it out. But, yeah, it's a pretty cute pattern. So, I need to get my butt to Walmart. I'm almost out of polyfill. I need to pick up a toolbox so that I can put all of my hardware, lint rollers, price signs, things like that in it, because when we pack up on that Friday night, everything needs to be ready for Saturday, because we're going to get, the market ends at 9 o'clock on a Friday night. The next one starts at 9 o'clock Saturday morning. We don't get to start to set up till 7:30, so I need it to be fast and organized. So I need to get my behind up to Walmart. It's just, getting started. You know that feeling, like you just getting in the car and just going. I've never been a fan of shopping, and I probably never will be. Anywho, yeah. So I finished the doggy, and it's very similar to the corgi as far as like the body goes. And he turned out so cute. Now, since that corgi sold the first time out, I really should make another one of those, but these take a lot of time. I mean, this has a lot of color changes in it. and it takes a while. So like you saw that I had made the head and I had started on the body, and I was like, I don't know, maybe like to here on the body. And then I worked on it again, and then I worked on it again. And I just did it in small pieces because those color changes, it was a lot. But yeah, so we finished this cutie. And so I have that. I have the loaf dogs and the hot dogs. Oh, he sits funny. And I think I have a couple other dogs. Yes, I have some Crochet Grove dogs. So I'm not like really lacking on the dogs. I'm not really lacking on the cats either because I have the loaf cats, but they're not selling well for me. The black and white tuxedo cat, I think, is going to be a mover and a shaker, so to speak. Okay, so I finished that doggy, and I started to make some of my mini turtles. And I made a couple, like 3, I think, and I said, okay, let me stop for now. I gotta change it up. And I don't know what I was looking for, but then I came across Chastity and Design sales. I don't know, I was looking for something and I don't remember what it was. And I didn't find whatever it was I was looking for, but I bought 3 patterns. So the first one I tried, I thought it was so cute. So you got all these people like Heather making their dragons in the 3D printed eggs. Well, I'm not going to go out and buy a 3D printer. I'm just, 1, they're expensive. 2, I have nowhere to put it. And I have enough to do. So Chastity Ann had this really cute dinosaur in an egg. And you crochet the egg. So I really don't have any dinosaurs. I think I have an All from Jade Drake dinosaur. For me, they're not the most fun things to make, so I don't really make many. But I made this. And I used the same colors that it called for, but I used Premier Chenille Brights for the yarn instead of Parfait Chunky. And look at how cute this is. So this will come off. I'm not going to pull it off, but this comes off and the eggshell, the bottom part comes off. It's fairly easy, but there is a lot of sewing. So it's not super quick to make, but oh my gosh, it's just so cute. And if you wanted it to be a dragon instead of a dinosaur, you know, change the way you do the spikes and add some wings to it, and you have a dragon instead of a dinosaur. I mean, I think it's adorable. So I got this made. This took a little bit of time. The second pattern that I got from her, I'm a little disappointed in. Now, it could just be me, but I'm not super thrilled with how this one came out. And I thought it would be a lot bigger, and it's a lot of work for what it is, you know, for the size. Hers looks so cute in the picture. Mine's not as cute. He looks like he's been scared. So it's this little walrus, and it's so tiny, and it took a while. I mean, you make the fins, crochet them together, make the tail, set it aside. You make the 2 wings. The head and the body is all one piece. So, and you crochet the wings, or they're not wings. Walruses don't have wings. The arms, you crochet the arms in, you sew this piece onto the front of the body. You have to sew this part on. You have to sew the little tusks on and then embroider the nose. And maybe it's the way I did the eyebrows, but he looks scared. So yeah, I'm not real thrilled with this one, mainly because of the amount of work for the size. But if I use something besides Parfait Chunky, I could get size, and then it would probably be more worthwhile. So he's kind of weird. Just a little bit. Then the third one I haven't done yet, like I said, it's a Christmas pattern. I want to hopefully get some done, but I want to get the cats done. I had started on the mini turtles. I had like 3 done. Then I said, oh, let me make some more. So I was working on these yesterday. And then John's sister called and they needed some help with installing and cutting quarter round in one of the rooms they're redoing. So we went over for that and dinner. So I had my little turtle sitting on my desk and Toby got a hold of him. I found one. One is still missing somewhere. Fortunately, he did not drown it in the water bowl. So he's feeling much better. He's up to his usual, let me go steal Nani's stuff. So we have some of my little mini turtle pattern. And these are great scrap busters. So we have this one with, it's not peacock, lagoon, and coral. Coral and gray. Violet, I believe, and the lime green. 2 shades of blue. This particular blue is the last little bit I have of the toucan in that color. And this is a Parfait, I don't remember the shade, but it kind of reminds me of denim. Then I took the toucan blue and the lime and did another one. Hi, Toby. No, you cannot have my turtles, so don't even think about it. And then bubblegum, I think. And this is one of the neon colors for the darker color. And the very last one I did in black and light purple. So I have 2 different style eyes on them. I started to do these. I still got to add the white to it. And then I'm like, you know what? It takes too much time. I'm struggling to get them even. Let's just go with the sleepy eye. So that's what I did, speed up the process. I mean, after all, I only charge $5 for these, so I don't want to spend way too much time. Then, the All From Jade pattern. So I made 4 out of, I don't know, let's just say 6. It might have been more than 6. I don't remember. Of her little her water animals on a swing. So the first one is an axolotl. So I think with this one that I needed to drop down 1 more stitch on each side to do these gills, because they came a little, I mean, like they're right next to each other on the top. But it was no-so. And these come out just a tiny bit bigger than my little birds on a swing, but I've been wanting to do a frog. I don't know why, because frogs don't really sell for me, but this one was the first on the list, was the axolotl, so I did it first. Then the next one was frogs. So I have this one. And then I decided, let me make a second frog because I wasn't really thrilled with how it turned out. So I changed the green. This is the neon color. And I think it was the eye placement. Like I put it at these eyes at the base of the bobble stitch. And on this one, I put them into the bobble stitch. So, I don't know. But I have 2 frogs on a swing. Then the next thing in line was an otter. Now she attaches hers different to the swing than what I'm accustomed to with the other one. So some of them I think sit kind of funny. I'm not sure if that is the way that they're attached or, you know, if it's something that I did. Nope, come back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want it to, I want it to sit straight. I don't want it to tip. So we have the otter. And like I said, I didn't do the mallard or the penguin. Then she had a little seal. This one I think is really cute, but it kind of tips forward as well. He's good to swing up under his bum a little more. It still sits a little forward. So I'm not sure on those. Oh, the fluff. I thought there was a walrus in the package too. I might be mistaken. But I guess if you did the right colors, this could also be a walrus. But this set called for white and a light gray, and my white was attached to the dog. So I used cream, which is fine. And except trying to use up these partial skeins and scraps and stuff. But that's all that I accomplished, mainly because the dog and the dragon took so much time. They did. And I am so worried about having enough of those cats. But somebody needs to keep me on track. Hold me accountable. So that I don't get distracted. So before I started to, while I was trying to get ready to record this, and I was getting all my stuff ready, I was getting text messages from Heather and from Mary. Now, Mary doesn't have a YouTube channel. Of course, everybody knows Heather, Cottontail Crafts by Heather. And Heather is currently, as I speak, at a market. And I'm not going to spoil it, but her one item that she's been really into lately, she's doing really well with it. But you'll have to watch her video to find out what that is. I am so excited for her. And then Mary's telling me how she did a high school event yesterday and she sold over 150 items. Oh my gosh. How amazing is that? That's amazing. So congratulations to both of you guys. And I need to go look up a couple of names, but I have special thank yous to give. Okay, so a special thank you to Veronica Crafts and Beth Ann Dunmeyer. Both of them were very generous and gave the channel a super thanks. and that is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Okay, so this video is a little shorter than usual, and I need to get myself to work. I have a lot to accomplish in the next 11 days. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna go hopefully make a black and white cat. And we will talk in the next video.